And now to that special visit by 60 cruise ship passengers sent to Babonneau by Cox and Co, agents for a number of cruise lines visiting the island. Although the conditions were wet, muddy and challenging, the goal of planting 200 fruit trees was realized. Here's how it went.
Okay, I'm Tricia from Orange County, California.
When you boarded the bus this morning, did you anticipate that experience?
I anticipated planting trees, not this wilderness of experience, no.
How was it?
It was awesome. I would prefer shoes, but it was awesome.
And how did the little one handle it?
He fell asleep, so he's not fazed by it at all.
Okay. What do you think? But I guess you wouldn't know what this means to him, but for you, what does this mean?
I just feel that these people deal with this every day, and I feel that we should be able to help them. This is a little time, like 2 hours out of our day. That's not really that big of a deal. We should just embrace it and help them out. And it was fun. It was a good experience. They were all very helpful and kind, so it was nice.
Would you do this again?
Oh, yeah. With shoes, though.
What is the experience like?
Wore you out. Planted a lot of trees, but a lot of work.
When you boarded the bus this morning, did you anticipate that experience?
Well, we knew we was going to plant a couple of trees, but I didn't know we was going to plant 100.
So you survived it?
I survived. Hey, I survived!
Thank you, appreciate it.
My name's Bradley Renfro.
Bradley, what was the experience like?
It's really fun. It's something I've never done before. Like, this is the first time I've ever been out of the United States.
What was most fun about it?
Planting trees and like hanging out with friends and family.
Mm-hmm. Did you find the trek across the river, across the terrain a little difficult?
No.
You managed it? And did you get to actually plant trees?
Well, I took pictures of like my dad planting trees and stuff.
Randy Renfro.
And from where?
I'm from California.
Randy, when you boarded the bus this morning, did you anticipate this experience today?
We figured it would be fun, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I didn't figure it would be quite like this, but it was fun.
What is most fun about it?
Helping the people out. They were smiling. That's all that matters, right? And all the fun with our folks.
And what is most challenging for you?
The terrain was a bit challenging for some of the folks, right? Other than that, it was pretty good.
Well, you look pretty refreshed.
Well, that's because somebody dunked me in the water. They told me my hair was dirty, right? Now it's just messy.
Would you do this again?
Oh, of course.
My name is Leah Bergner from Long Beach, California.
How would you describe this experience?
It was challenging and it was invigorating, and I stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit. Being from Southern California, this is definitely not inside of an office building. I can't tell you the last time I was out in the sun this long and got my hands and feet dirty a little bit, and it makes you feel good to give back to the community.
When you were briefed on this morning, did you visualize this experience?
I did a little bit. I actually did. I didn't know we'd be crossing so many riverbeds, but that part was the nice part, actually. It was nice and cool, and it was nice to be with a large group and to kind of help each other along the way, support each other along the way, support you, your team and staff here at the Babonneau Synergy Youth Group. It's amazing. We're proud to support St. Lucia.
And you got a chance to plant a few trees as well?
I'm sorry?
You got a chance to plant a few trees as well?
We did, yeah. We planted a few trees along the riverbed to help sustain the environment and the people here. We're proud to do it.
Again, you would do this again?
I would absolutely do this again. Highly recommend it.
Desi Ferdinand representing Cox and Co Touring Agency, St. Lucia. And today we're doing the first trial of a new excursion that we have with one of the Royal Cruises. And it is in conjunction with the Babonneau Youth Synergy group, where we walk along the Fond Assau River. It's a river rehabilitation project. And we get the guests to do some tree planting along the riverbed as part of the excursion. Now it is valuable for both the island and for the visitors. For our island, it gives us a chance to renew our outdoors, get some new fruits, some much needed cleaning up done around the riverbed. And of course for the visitors, it's a brand new experience for them being outside in the open St. Lucia atmosphere or environment, as you would put it. And this gives them a chance to be part of nature, be part of the St. Lucian lifestyle, see how we live in St. Lucia and what St. Lucia is about.
So this is the first tour of its kind that you're doing?
Yeah, this is the very first time that we're trying it. This is a brand new excursion. So far, so good. So far, so good. The people came out, we've had some fun, and it's been great so far.
This is living, this is fun, just us crew. You and me. Come on now, you're holding up the bracket there. Happy, feeling free. Whoa! Come on down, people. Sean Parr from Nashville, Tennessee.
And we noticed you were singing along parts of this trek. Was it really fun for you?
It was a blast. We had so many people that gave so much heart to come out here and plant the trees. I mean, there were some people that should not have even been out here, you know, with the injuries that they've had or the age that they were just going through and digging those trees and planting them. And we dedicated a tree to my mother and for our kids and for everybody back home. And it really is, you know, an event when you can get this many people coming out and doing something so special to #GiveBack. And Tim McGraw, who's taught us all to be humble and kind. And that was an amazing song, Tim, and you inspired us all. And our friends at Coastline Travel, I'm glad we did this with you guys. And thank you for your team. It was an amazing day, and we're also very blessed.
Buses are just leaving now. How relieved and how satisfied are you for today's experience?
Oh, I am totally relieved, totally satisfied. It was a trip, but one well worth it. The clients turned out in large numbers as expected, well over 60 persons. A bit challenging, yes. Up, down, some slips, some slides, but at the end of the day, it was a day well executed.
I know you had conversations with them. What were they saying? What were they most excited about? What were they most thrilled about?
For most of them, it was a new experience. Haven't never experienced mud before, so they were kind of really looking forward to it. A bit challenging, yes, like I said earlier, but they did enjoy it fully.
And I guess recent rains made it even more difficult for you.
Oh, a lot more. We were not expecting that. We set up some pathways. We were thinking that it was as easy as it can possibly be. But today, wow, it was an experience and they really enjoyed it. Yes.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it got right to my head. How beautiful is this here? Dedicating trees along the way, saving the rainforest. Now things are looking up. We love St. Lucia. We love everything that you stand for. Tim McGraw is humble and kind.
Now, we noticed this was a trial experiment with the cruise ship. Is it something that you'd like to engage a little bit more in?
Oh, yes, totally. And of course, we do not always have to stretch it to the tourists, though. I mean, it's our project, it's our community, it's our country. I mean, we don't really have to let persons come over to show us what to do. I mean, we all could chip in. We all could chip in because at the end of the day, we're the ones benefiting. By far and large, they will eventually, about a few centuries down the line, but in immediate effect, it's all on us in Lucians to really pick up the mantle and let's go plant trees.
So this is likely to be an ongoing experiment?
Yes, we're hoping that we can continue that initiative with the cruise ship, Cox and Co, Fond Assau. So it's just a matter of having a sit down, carry out a post-mortem on today's activities and see whether or not it's possible, to have a few more days where we'd invite the tourists to come over and continue this initiative.
I know you said a post-mortem, but can you tell us as of now how many trees roughly were planted?
Yes, about 200 trees were planted today. In quick time, less than 2 hours, because we did, the holes were already pre-dug. So all we had to do is just debug the plants and put them in and cover them again. But well over 200 trees were planted today. Overall, we've planted almost 1,000 trees.
Anela Jean-Marc, and I am the program assistant for Global Environment Facilities Small Grants Program, UNDP.
Good. So the buses just left. You have had the time to think a little bit about it. First of all, for you, how was the experience?
Oh, it was wonderful, wonderful. I am so happy that I came on this adventure today. As the funder of this project for Babonneau Youth Synergy, it was a great joy to be here today to see the outcome of the project headed by this group from Babonneau. We had today a tree planting ceremony done by tourists from America, I believe, and it was enjoyable to see how much fun they had, not only at the trail that they took, but the fact that they were involved in planting trees for the betterment of St. Lucia. And as a funder of this project, I am happy.
For you personally, I'm sure it was a pretty challenging trek for you as well?
It was not challenging. I had fun. I didn't fall for sure, but I mean, it brought me back to my childhood days, going to the countryside, waddling through the river water and slipping and sliding on the rocks. It was great. It was great. So there was no challenge I could have handled myself. Yes.
So as a founder of that kind of environmental projects, would you encourage groups around the island to get involved in similar activities?
Yes. The Jeff SGP, we encourage persons to get involved in dealing with environmental issues. We know that it is often a task for community groups to get involved and do something to create a change, but Jeff is here to support you, to provide you with the funds, to ensure that St. Lucia is made better, that the environmental issues are dealt with, and there is some sustainability in whatever project that you endure.
Great day. Great day, everybody. Great day. Very blessed.
So we're fit. No more trees. Take my gloves off.
That positive development from the Babonneau Youth Synergy wraps up our news brief tonight. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of the CTV News. I am Natalie Jolie-Fanis.